What's up, Texas? Whether you're watching this from Dallas, Houston, Austin, or anywhere in the Lone Star State, I've got some data that might surprise you. Texas is actually the second largest source of new Colorado residents, with thousands of Texas families making the move to northern Colorado every single year. I've helped dozens of Texas families navigate this transition, and I keep hearing the same questions. And today, I'm going to give you the straight truth about moving from Texas to northern Colorado. We're going to cover the costs, the lifestyle changes, the tax implications, and everything else you need to know. Whether you're escaping the Texas heat, looking for mountains and outdoor activities, or just ready for a change of pace, this video will answer your most important questions. Let me start with why so many Texas families are making this move, because the reason might surprise you. Now, these are based on surveys of my past Texas clients, and here are the top motivation factors. And coming in at number one, you guessed it, is climate. Now, I had a family that I helped relocate from Dallas tell me that they were spending $600 a month on their electricity bill just to keep their house livable from May through September, and they still couldn't be outside. Northern Colorado gives you 4 real seasons and outdoor activities all year round. Now, the second reason is, of course, lifestyle pace. Many Texas families, especially from big cities, are looking for a little bit of a slower pace of life without giving up any of the amenities. Northern Colorado offers that small town feel with big city access to all the adventure and all the amenities you can handle. Third is, of course, outdoor recreation opportunities. Texas has great outdoor activities, but Northern Colorado offers mountains, skiing, hiking, camping, and outdoor adventures that you simply can't get in Texas. Just this past weekend, I was able to take my family hiking to the world famous Flatirons behind Boulder, Colorado. Now, this was only a 15-minute drive from my house here in Longmont, and we had an absolute blast. And guess what? We still made it home in time to take showers and eat dinner before bedtime. Now, coming in at number 4, and this might be a surprising one to most people, is long-term property appreciation. While Texas real estate has done well, many families see northern Colorado as having a more stable, sustainable growth without the boom and bust cycles that you see in many Texas markets. The fifth reason I hear is education and family opportunities. The combination of great schools, university towns, and family-friendly communities appeal to Texas families looking for the best environment to live, adventure, and raise their kids. What's up, beautiful people? My name is Noah, your Northern Colorado real estate and lifestyle expert. My cell number is going to pop up right here, 720-741-7474. I'm an easy guy to get a hold of. All you have to do is text or call me with any questions, large or small. And if you want a behind the scenes look at exactly what family life looks like in northern Colorado, go follow me at real.estate.hippie on Instagram. Now, let's get back to this video. We're going to talk real numbers, because this is where I see the biggest surprise for Texas relocators. The affordability picture depends heavily on where in Texas that you're coming from. If you're coming from Austin, the northern Colorado market might actually feel reasonable. Austin's median home price is around $550,000. And if you compare that to most cities right here in northern Colorado, we're coming in at $545,000. So you're getting mountain access, 4 seasons of weather for the similar housing costs. If you're from Dallas or the Houston suburbs, you're going to see an increase, because the Dallas median home price is around $350,000. Houston's coming in around $280,000. So moving to Colorado represents about a 55% increase in the housing costs. But here's the key. Texas families often have significant equity to work with. The ongoing cost structure is different, not necessarily higher. Yes, you are going to have a heating bill in the winter, but my Texas clients typically see winter utility bills at right around $300 per month, compared to $100 to $150 in Texas. But your summer cooling costs will be much lower. That $400 to $600 monthly electric bill to cool your Texas home in the summer, gone. In northern Colorado, summer utility bills are usually $150 to $200, and many families find their annual utility costs are very similar. They're just going to be distributed differently throughout the year. here. Property taxes are often lower right here in northern Colorado. Texas has no state income tax, but you have higher property taxes. Colorado has a 4.4% state income tax, but lower property taxes. And for most middle-class families, the overall tax burden is going to be surprisingly similar. Now here's the real difference. Your money goes further in terms of lifestyle. You get mountain access, 4 seasons, outdoor recreation, and generally better air quality for a similar overall cost. The lifestyle change from Texas to northern Colorado is significant, and I want to be honest about what you're getting into. Now the biggest change is going to be seasonal variety. Instead of hot and less hot, you get 4 distinct seasons with different activities for all of them. In the spring, you're going to see wildflowers, and it's perfect hiking weather. Summer offers camping and outdoor festivals without the brutal heat. And fall brings amazing colors and crisp days, while winter offers skiing and snowboarding. You will even see people out riding bikes with the big fat snow tires right in the middle of winter. Your relationship with the outdoors will completely change. About 85% of my Texas clients tell me that they spend more time outdoors after moving to Colorado. A family from Houston said, in Texas, we planned our lives around avoiding the heat, but in Colorado, we plan our lives around simply enjoying the weather. But let's talk about the adjustments. You'll need a completely different wardrobe. Those light Texas clothes just won't cut it here. So budget an extra $1,000 per person for a complete Colorado wardrobe. Your home is going to be different too. No more focusing on staying cool. Colorado homes are actually built for insulation and warmth. You'll likely have a fireplace, maybe even a basement, and definitely different landscaping. The social culture here has similarities and differences. Texas values of independence and family focus translate well to Colorado, but Colorado has a stronger environmental consciousness and outdoor culture, and overall community involvement tends to be higher here. Food culture is different. Yes, of course we have barbecue, but it's not Texas barbecue. And of course we have Tex-Mex, but it's just going to be different. My advice to you is embrace the local food scene because you're going to discover new amazing favorites. Now let's talk about real estate investment potential because this is important for Texas families who've seen strong appreciation in your home state. Northern Colorado has had steady, consistent appreciation over the past decade. Fort Collins has averaged 6 to 8% annual appreciation, Loveland between 7 and 9%, and even Greeley has seen 5 to 7% increases. This is strong, sustainable growth. What makes northern Colorado attractive for long-term appreciation is because we are geographically constrained, with the mountains limiting development, strong job growth from universities and tech companies, and consistent population growth from relocators like yourselves. Now, the true advantage for Texas buyers is equity. Texas real estate has performed well, so many of my clients can compete efficiently in today's market. And about 40% of my Texas clients buy with cash or use a large cash down payment to lower their monthly payments, all coming from the sale of your Texas home. Compared to Texas markets, northern Colorado offers more predictable appreciation. You might not see the 15 to 20% annual gains that some Texas markets have experienced, but you're also less likely to see the significant drops. The key difference is sustainability. Northern Colorado's economy is more diverse than the oil-dependent Texas markets, which creates more consistent real estate performance. Now let's dive into the questions that I've gotten from a lot of people looking to relocate from Texas. Now this is a big question that every family asks me. How much will state income tax hurt us? Colorado has a flat 4.4% state income tax, while Texas has none. And for a family earning $100,000, that's $4,400 per year in additional state taxes. For a family earning $150,000, it's $6,600 per year. But here's what most people don't calculate, is going to be that property taxes are often lower right here in Colorado. Texas property taxes average between 1.6 and 2% of the home's value, but right here in Colorado, we're looking at 0.6 to 1.2%. On a $500,000 home, that's $3,000 to $4,000 per year you get to put back in your pocket. Now, sales taxes are going to be similar between Texas and Colorado, usually anywhere between 7 and 9%, depending on the city. Now, the net result for most families is paying an additional $2,000 to $4,000 more per year in taxes, but getting significantly more services and infrastructure for the tax dollars. We're talking about Colorado schools, roads, and public services that are generally going to be better funded than the Texas equivalents. Now, if you are a retiree or you're approaching retirement, you better listen up, because Colorado is actually more tax friendly than Texas. Social Security isn't taxed, and there are senior property tax exemptions. And many Texas retirees find their tax burden actually decreases once in Colorado. Now, based on hundreds of conversations with Texas families, here are the questions I get asked the absolute most. How bad are Colorado winters? Well, northern Colorado gets about 38 inches of snow per year, but it's dry snow, if that makes any sense to anybody. And it's going to melt quickly. We have over 300 days of sunshine, so you can actually get sunburnt in the middle of winter. Yes, you're gonna have to shovel some snow from time to time, but you're also gonna wear shorts in February. The key is preparation and, of course, the right mindset. Another question I could ask is, do I need four-wheel or all-wheel drive? To be honest with you, it does help, but it's not required. Good tires and careful driving are gonna be way more important. Many of my Texas clients do fine with front-wheel drive and just switching over to some all-season tires. What about the altitude? At 5,000 feet, most people adjust within 2 to 4 weeks. My advice to you is drink lots of water, take it easy initially, and don't plan any major activities your first month. The long-term health benefits of being at altitude are worth the small adjustment. You guys are so funny. This question literally came up several times. Will I find good barbecue in Tex-Mex? The honest answer is yes, but it's different, not necessarily worse. Embrace the local food culture instead of trying to recreate Texas. You're gonna discover some new favorites. Now, how do you prepare your kids for the change? Kids usually adapt way faster than adults. Focus on outdoor activities and new experience that they're gonna have. Most Texas kids love learning to ski and experiencing snow. Snowball fights, snowmen, oh my gosh, it's all right here. Now, what about tornadoes and severe weather? Northern Colorado has much less severe weather than most parts of Texas. No hurricanes, fewer tornadoes, and less hailstorms. Weather-related insurance costs are also typically lower. Now, based on my experience with Texas relocators, here's where the different types of Texas families tend to thrive. If you're coming in from Dallas or Houston and want that bigger city feel with amenities, Fort Collins is gonna be a great choice. It has restaurants, nightlife, and culture activities that are going to feel familiar. Plus, you've got the Colorado State University energy buzzing throughout the town. On the other hand, Austin families love Boulder and Fort Collins for the college town vibe. But if Boulder's too expensive, Longmont offers similar energy just 15 minutes down the road, but at way better prices. Now, if you're from the Texas suburbs and prioritize family life and schools, Loveland, Longmont, and Windsor are going to be ideal. They offer suburban family feel with great schools and reasonable costs. Now, my San Antonio families often gravitate more towards Greeley or Evans. They seem to appreciate the authenticity of the city, the least amount of tourism possible, and the value proposition that these towns provide. Rural Texas families sometimes often love the small northern Colorado towns like Berthoud, Firestone, or Lyons, Colorado. Now, the pattern with all of these families that I see is that Texas families who choose locations that match their Texas lifestyle but add Colorado benefits tend to be the happiest. Now, if you're planning a move, stay with me because I'm gonna lay out the exact timeline that's best for relocating from Texas. You want to start planning 6 to 9 months ahead. The Texas real estate market moves fast, so get your home ready to sell and research northern Colorado neighborhoods thoroughly. And of course, this is going to be a great time to book a call with me. My calendar link is in the description below, or you can always shoot me a text or call at 720-741-7474. The best time to move is going to be late spring or early summer. This gives you some time to adjust before you experience your first winter and aligns with school schedules, of course, if you have kids. Now, 3 months before you relocate, you're gonna wanna go ahead and list your Texas home. You're gonna wanna get a pre-approval from Colorado Financing and start shopping for your winter gear because you can get some great sales. Now, because I've helped so many Texas families successfully relocate, I'm well connected and can actually make an introduction to a great listing agent that's going to be able to help get your home on the market and help make a seamless transition to your new home right here in Colorado. Now, 1 month before you leave Texas, you're gonna wanna finalize all of your moving logistics, arrange utility transfers, and research local services like family doctors and dentists, as well as childcare. Now, your first month after moving, you just want to focus on adjustment. Register to vote, get a Colorado driver's license, and register your kids for school. Now, something that Texas families really like about Colorado is our open enrollment program, meaning as long as the school has room, you can send your kids to any school you want to, regardless of location and district. Moving from Texas to northern Colorado, it's a big decision, but it can be an incredible upgrade for families ready for mountain living and 4 seasons of outdoor activities. You're trading extreme heat for mountain adventures, flat landscape for stunning mountain views, and indoor summers for year-round outdoor fun. The key here is having someone who understands both Texas living and northern Colorado realities. Now, I've helped dozens of Texas families make this transition successfully, and I know exactly what challenges that you're going to face and how to prepare for them. Now, if you're ready to explore northern Colorado as your new home, you know exactly what to do. My cell number is going to pop up right here. I'll help you understand which city and neighborhood best fits your professional and personal needs. Now, if you want to know more about all the great options in northern Colorado, go check out this video right here where I break them all down. Remember, stay adventurous, my friends. I'll see you in the next video.